All right, we're back.
Yeah.
It's the finale time. Okay, we have a mere 11 years left in the game. We'll be starting up real soon. And really, the strong are those who survive this time around. Final session means we have trophies. We have first, second, and third place. We also have some really fizzed up Mountain Dew now. No product placement here. We also have trophies for the best newcomer and the fan favorite.
Yes.
And that fan favorite is going to be decided by you at home.
And I'll be spamming the link.
Yeah, that. You're gonna get Moz banned on that. Yes, it's not up to us here in the commentary booth. It's going to be you at home who decides who has blown you away in this dev clash, right?
But we know all who actually won. But like it was too obvious, so we couldn't have it on the list.
Yeah, AI Venice stole the show.
Venice.
We were pitching for AI Venice to actually be an option for this, but think of it: a vote for the letter Z is a vote for Venice. Yeah. You want to show your support, that's how you do it. But maybe you think, no, there's only one true Italian power that you want to vote for, and that's the Dark Knight Duplo himself in the Papal States, you know? We're not going to influence your vote here. It is up to you. We are merely presenting the options.
Completely unbiased.
Says the man who already voted in them, but... But you don't need to know what the vote is, which still makes it unbiased. Okay, so like I said, we're rolling away. 11 more years in game. We're going to see how this all boils down because I think there's still a little bit of score left to be wrangled for.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty much certain now that France is going to get first place.
Yeah, so if we bring up our score,
and can our man in the box get up our score, the extra points?
What was that about points?
The points.
Oh yeah. If we actually saw the previous points as well, that would be grand. I've lost my psychic powers.
He's at 9,000. Yeah, it took the toll out of you last.
Yeah, I really worked myself to the bone, showing off some Eastern European changes coming in the Poland.
Blondie's not helpful.
Oh man, for the love of God. Okay, never mind. That's something else. Okay, so we are looking here at the scores that people have so far. And we've got the French Paradox on 20. He's the one that looks like, Grug. Here's.
Yeah, I see.
We've got the French Paradox at 20 points. Looks like he's going to steal the show and get a clean 30 to get first place. But who is it going to be next? We've got Archeo, Neon DD, Trintragula, Kaiser Johann, and Bratton, all kind of up to the bat for second and third place. Now, the Netherlands are looking very much on track to get 7 points. So that would bring Bratton up to 18. Is that going to be enough? Because Hindustan are probably going to get 6. And Hindustan is Neon DT, right, up to 22. But then again, Ditmarshen look on track for 5 points.
Somehow.
Bringing the Kaiser up to 17. So I think Kaiser might be out of the running now.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Well, we'll see if anything can change during this last session. And what do we have going on? Well, we had a war with Hindustan fighting against Persia, but that bite has been taken, and the Persian lost cores are as lost as the Persian player himself, who's like, okay, I've been soundly defeated. I'm not sure if they'll be down for the post-game banter or not. Hopefully they are.
Hopefully
we've invited.
He's at the office.
Let's see if we can get a head count of who's going to be down here, because that would be pretty cool. But yeah, the French Paradox, the way that he tore through Germany, there was resistance from the marketing C, but they got attacked from the other direction as well. That kind of sealed the deal for them.
They had the French on the ropes as well, and all of them are newcomers. So like that was very impressive.
That's worth noting. Marketing C was very much full of people who were joining in for the first dev clash, which is why we have one of these trophies. Which one's that's fan favorite? This is their the ordering here bothers me to no extent. This one right here is for best newcomer. Can you even see that? They got a good. Well, what? Best newcomer. I don't know what you guys can see. So yes, there's a good opportunity for that to be won over in Marketing C. So who are our potential best newcomers?
They are Egladil, the obvious winner.
So
Totally unbiased.
Egladil, who brought Kale right up in the world. Kale, who have their own achievement, eat your greens.
Yes. And then we have Blondie.
Striking from the shadows here in Ethiopia.
Half of Africa is this.
Yeah.
And then we have Rod at Naples, who survived very long.
What's at Naples? Yeah, Naples got swallowed up by Spain, was it, towards the end?
Yes. And then
Papal States and France decided, no, we don't need independent Naples. Away they go. But yeah, that's Rod, community manager. You might see him on the forums.
Yes. And then we have Sterling, Prussia.
Yeah, still there. Not only Prussia, he's representing Klein Prussen as well. So he's got double the chances there.
And then we have Wasp of Iceland.
Yeah, and hey, look, Iceland's still on the map, okay? Right, bringing Iceland up to be a veritable metropolis. Look at that, 10 dev a pop. 18 dev over in the Faroes. Okay, so yeah, Iceland stamped their name in history forever. So I believe that's one that's being voted on in-house, right?
Yes.
So here in the office, we've been deciding amongst ourselves who was the best newcomer, who really brought the fight, who brought the entertainment. So whilst we decide the best newcomer, it's up to you guys to say who the fan favorite is, and the fan favorite will be everybody who doesn't win a trophy in one of these other ones. So if you're getting first, second, third place, then I'm afraid you can't be the fan favorite. You're not allowed to like the winners.
The French Paradox is also a newcomer, but he is probably gonna get a prize anyway, so he's not eligible for voting.
I think he's in with a good shot. Nurgle
He stopped the chat just so we would see it.
When I say there's no bias in the commentary box, this is the commentary box. There's another whole thing that goes on behind that magical curtain behind us. Which I'd love to see the screen when I touch it at the same
also,
time,
our production value has gone up a ton, it seems. We're gonna have envelopes with the results in them.
What? I wanted this before, and I was like, that's too expensive. We can't afford envelopes. Well, we're getting them now, right? When the shoe's on the other foot and all that. Okay, so Theodore is the first one to bring us war here in this final session. They've decided that Persia and...
It's feeding frenzy on Persia.
Yeah, wonder
is Ethiopia going to connect this country now?
Yeah, is there going to be any Persia left at the end of this? But yeah, Ethiopia should really be connecting this. I know we tore it in half a bit with a canal here, but we'll see. I swear I saw some letter Z supporters in the chat there.
Yeah, he was calling you out for dabbing.
Envelopes. That's at least Admin Tech 29. Oh man. Will Salt finally get his victory card? Oh, well, there's a thought, because he could well be looking to surge up and score a wee bit, because he's needed to get to Tabaristan for quite a while now.
Does he have a deal with Hindustan to have it?
If I move this, I should be able to see the information. Yeah, okay. Gotta keep looking over there for things that make me look paranoid. So when it comes to Theodoro, they'll get points, but they might be able to surge ahead of Kilwa at this rate. There's a chance. You tell me there's a chance. So that, yeah, poor Persia. They were once the big deal.
They once were a great power.
Striking not even from the shadows this time. He doesn't have to anymore. Ethiopia's bringing their might down on Persia. I kind of feel a little bad for Persia, but at the same time, they took the head off of Gujarat, right? Oh no. Okay, I don't even want to see that. They decapitated Gujarat, and everything was looking swell for them. Between them and Delhi, things were going great. And then just the power with which Gujarat into Hindustan just brought the pain train. As you know, I'd be voting him as my fan favorite, but I think he's gonna get a big boy trophy anyway.
Yep.
So I'm.
Also, I don't think it's his first one, is it? Didn't he play in the previous one?
He did. He played somewhere around here, and I believe he got slaughtered.
Yep.
But back with a vengeance, as we'd like them. And then was Johan saying the sailors of something have scuttled their ships and now join their comrades in the Red Army on the front lines. Kaiser on the front lines. Oh,
he's fighting rebels.
Yeah, he's fighting the internal fight like any good red state. Look at this. Under his communism, you have only peace and stability, because the rebels fight other rebels.
I also like his what is it? Peasant Republic of the S.
Stalin?
Of S revolutionaries.
Yeah. Yeah. Republic of S Revolution. Yeah. All is well under Dithmarschen if you ask the right people. So between that, yeah, it seems like it's just wars on.
Gujarat started another war?
Hindustan started another one. Did they? I think they just truce broke to get that.
Oh, they just probably don't have a deal with Daniel.
I have a feeling they just want Persia gone from the map, like a bad memory.
Like they were never even there.
Oh, Matt Kaiser Johan abusing his moderator position in the chat, saying, "Vote for Comrade Johan for a glorious, productive future. Break the shackles of tyranny."
And then Link.
I don't know. We need to counterpoint this with promoting another person to vote for. I'm gonna say Diaries, right?
Yeah.
They got eliminated as Scotland, but despite that, the Scotland they had built was so strong that it put up one hell of a fight.
And it even scored for him.
Yes.
He even got scores for it.
Scotland scored for once in her life. Poland is asking to help in the Revolutionary War.
So we have a war in Europe.
Okay. Full Napoleon time. He did say he wanted a certain Russian city. So how's this going to go down? The Poles kind of backtracking a bit there. Who started the war? France. The French Revolutionary War against the Polish. They're actually outnumbered, but I guess a lot of those are... Hang on, I would have thought that Hindustan was involved.
Nope.
Hindustan just said, nah, not my problem. You'll never see Napoleon land troops in India.
And Venice is at war as well with the player.
Katsuran saying, vote for Eglidin. Remember to eat your kale. Oh, we got everybody pushing the vote stuff. But I'm looking forward to the envelopes. Yeah. We won't be looking at the results. So
No. We actually don't know. The only one that know is the shadow.
The one that strikes from the shadows is the only one that knows. Yeah. So we will only know who places top 3. As for fan favorite and best newcomer, empty knowledge here.
But who did Letter C go to war with? Is he on Venice side or?
So Letter Z is fighting against the revolution. He believes that the French paradox stands contrary
to very ballsy.
Velefed. But, the numbers don't look great for the French paradox. The thing is, those French troops, they fight like nail houses, right? But then again, we have the Prussians here.
Here comes the Prussians.
Right, so
and he's just storming in. He's just storming in.
Let's get the French perspective here. Okay, in go the Prussians, but
that is bad terrain.
Not quite enough to fill everything out. They took the river crossing, they took the bad terrain. They don't have all the cannons on the back row.
But they're killing a lot of Frenchmen while at it.
The thing is, the French have plenty of morale, so they stick around to take the burn of it. But so many dying here in Brunswick.
Wow. So we didn't get the pop-up.
So the French, we don't when we never do because we're observing.
We should fix that.
We should. I'd like to see more of that. Right. We need
to see casualties. Yeah. That's the important
We have other
part.
Casualties that we can see if we look over at.
France gotta be Dithmarschen.
Revolutionary France have lost more people. 1.5 million more than those crazy commies. Okay. Nitra trying their best, but I don't think their best will be enough here.
Well, Nitra is helping France.
So what was Hindustan's game here, right? They could have helped liberate Nitra. Don't release Dharma. Release Nitra. I've tasked Nurgle with getting all of our best fan facts in for a final view down, and whilst he's doing the kind of look in there, I think it's for the best that we all relish.
You know what would be good? To see Dithmarschen actually contribute to the rest of the world and actually join in on the war.
Let's not ask the impossible here. They're busy dealing with the dragon, and hey, the dragon's making headway here. Although they've got themselves a little bit stranded. Okay. Cat's giggling and hiding behind his massively powerful generals. Yeah, I mean a good stab by Ming, California, but that Marchand I love that he keeps getting attacked here by them. The Chinese dragon knows that the red state is flailing and failing there in the New World. Okay, speaking of not
Poland
doing
surrendered.
so hot, yeah, Poland's given up the ghost here, leaving Prussia to fight the battle against the French. And there's the thing, like the Prussians, they're good and they got tons of tactics, but that French morale just means they stick around for the long haul. Yikes. Can you add some kind of penalty for future dev clashes if no one crushes Ming? Well, it was Delhi that was going to take that on, but they suddenly found themselves preoccupied.
Oh, Venice is now offering white peace to France, like, I'm sorry.
I'm not sure if Revolutionary France.
Oh, and here comes like 100k just walking towards Venice.
They're going to enforce that peace, and it probably won't be white.
But Revolutionary France is eating unconditional surrender.
Yeah, they're eating that. They are call for pizza. But I suspect they want to get these occupations so they can just give Nitra everything that Nitra deserves here. Where's our vast Slovakian fan base to chime in? Yeah, Nitra even got all their land. They got the titular Nitra province back too. I'm so happy with this. A lot of travesties get committed on the dev MPs, but some things are being done right here.
And that is probably the only actual pretty border in the entire game, especially after Nitra gets all of Venice.
Is there something wrong with Klein Prussia? I mean, this I would get rid of, and this I'd fill in.
Yeah.
Also, it seems a little in the wrong place completely. I could accept a Klein Prussian up in the wee Baltics there, but you know, not
every other border.
Moldavia.
No, Diaviet's borders is also pretty nice.
I quite like Diaviet, right? He's pursued nice, clean borders. Okay, he even got the good border here that doesn't probe its way awkwardly down into. Wait, this is where Spain is now?
Apparently. Okay. And they're a republic.
Where are they? I think you'll find they're a grand Princeton.
Yeah, with a noble elite.
Yeah, there we go. But no, their main base is right here. The French won't stop chasing them, whilst the Dutch still hold Gibraltar. What is this? We have Stellaris in chat claiming that Kaiser Johann has his vote. I bet he bribed him with actually being fed, which is not something a lot of people get under the Kaiser's divine leadership. Okay. Oh no. Prussia, you have so many things to kill. Why go for Nitra?
He needs to consolidate. Oh, wow!
There's the thing, Prussian troops, amazing, but against the French don't run. They just.
Has he enabled his reforms and everything, policies and everything?
Yeah. So. He brought that.
And militarization.
I think we mentioned it last time, and then out it came, and looking very good at militarization. And he, if Prussia was able to field a bit more or have more support,
morale. What they need is morale.
Yeah, morale to stick around.
I mean, there is the two religious ideas policies that gives you morale. But now you can't have all five military policies.
Mil policies. Gotta decide. But at least it means you can get some dip and admin policies here. The thing is, Revolutionary France, their power base alone is like 5 of these Prussias, especially considering the amount of these tight German and French provinces that they have. So tit for tat, if Prussia was the size of France here, it'd be a different story.
And Venice is now only the coast.
Yeah, Venice. Oh, but Nitra have a coastline, right?
Ooh.
Nitra got Zeta. I don't think we'll be seeing Montenegro on the map, but still do. Ah, they got Kosovo. They'd get it in the end. They got that sweet coal.
It's also weird. Nitra and Ethiopian color is very similar. If you look at Greece.
Yeah. Oh man, if they start touching,
but even bordering.
Yeah.
They have Albania.
Ooh. Oh well. I think this is just cause for Nitra to take over the European holdings of Ethiopia. That's how I'd say it.
I think, Montenitra, as some people are saying.
Leonisabom says, don't vote for dirty European or American warmongers. Vote for Neon TD today. So we do have those that want Hindustan to get in. The thing about Neon TD, probably looking pretty good for one of the big boy trophies. So I don't think he needs your pity. He's done great. I'm sure every vote for him will make him happier, but he's still going to walk away with a larger trophy, I suspect.
Yeah,
we'll see.
probably.
We'll see when the vote, when the score boils down here.
What was it? It was Bratton wanted third place.
Bratton's in with a good shot for getting third place.
Yeah.
If we look at how we're doing this time, it's going to be a good amount of score.
Yeah, and they
for
don't
Bratton.
already have a lot of score.
Yeah, that's going to bring you up to like 18, so that beats the Kaiser and just beats Trintragula. He's going to be a point away.
Oh! If someone would like attack Netherlands and deny that, so Trintragula gets third place, that would be amazing.
But,
and I'm totally unbiased about this.
No bias here in the commentary booth, don't you worry. Can we vote for Venice AI? Look, a vote for Venice is a vote for Venice, okay?
Yeah.
If you're voting for the AI or voting for the Welfare Maestro Zeke himself, to Venice it's all the same.
You can just see Zeke as the custodian of Venice when the AI doesn't feel like playing.
So yeah, the thing is with Venice and their current sad state of affairs, they're probably looking for a vote or two.
Yeah.
I feel a bit bad for the Papal State because for a while they were running the show, right?
Yeah.
We were all about the Pope and what he commanded. But then a number of wars against a certain AI and a failed crusade for Jerusalem kind of blotted them out of the picture.
What Pope would just so easily give up the Holy Land?
Let's consider our Pope actually. So we've got
Innocentius?
the 9th. He just came to power during this session. Now we've always been looking at our battle popes. We have some great fan facts that I hope we can look at later on that show various battle popes throughout the ages. But what do you think this battle pope is?
He's diplomatic, so I think a lot high siege.
Yeah, he can talk those walls open. I'm going for 3 in everything.
Oh wow, that bad?
3 siege is never bad.
Yeah.
What do you think?
5, 3, 3, 2.
5, 3, 3, 2, huh? Well, he's not a battle pope.
Oh!
Come on, with Duplo, we need to see that battle pope. He needs to ride out one more time for the crusade.
Ethiopia is selling a province.
Oh, Gaza.
Gaza?
Oh. After failed military endeavors, the Pope decides that coin is the way forward.
I mean, he's not the poorest. Oh, there comes another.
Oh, here we go. What's it going to be? Jerusalem.
For 0.
Wow, Ethiopia just selling Jerusalem. Interesting. I honestly think he should reject that and fight for it. That's what. Oh, there we go. Good old Confucian Jerusalem.
How did it get Confucian?
That's what I'd like to know.
Did like Ming walk over there and just say, "You're Confucian in Jerusalem"? This is very.
Perhaps it's just to like get rid of all of our modern issues of the region. They go, no, forget it. Confucius says.
You know, maybe I find this very confusing.
Oh man. I said earlier on today that I was surprised. I heard some Swedes make some good jokes, and you've just ruined it again. So, what we're gonna do? Confucius would be so proud.
And also, Venice was asking us to look at his province names.
What do we have? We have vote for Venice now. Oh. Only you can win Venice, AI, or Custodian, the trophy for fan favorite. It's up to you. Then again, you know, it's not a sealed deal that the Dutch get that other trophy. They might need a bit of support too.
Yeah.
If you think money talks. And who's been actually offering money for votes?
Yeah. They can also give it to Delhi for his brilliant backstab of Gujarat that did not totally bite him in the ass.
It's actually true that we should highlight the players that have actually been eliminated because they're every bit as eligible for these fan favourites as others. And Trintragula had their strongest game, right? He was like a ball of rage from all the previous sessions.
He was like the main power in the entire East.
He was the player slayer of the East. And what a job he did of it. If you want his memory not to be forgotten, you vote for Trintragula.
Is this sort of a honor the fallen kind of thing?
I just want to give everyone their fair shot here. The thing is, our laser, He played a very just and noble game with Orissa, okay? Backstabbed nobody, he brought the power in, and it was Trin Tragula that decided he had to go. Between him and Dai Viet, it chased Orissa like a snake down here.
Yeah, he survived for so long.
Wow.
And then we had Kale, just in the neighborhood.
Yeah, Kale, hanging around,
Which
developing
was
high.
first Sri Lanka. He was first Sri Lanka, but yeah.
Okay, glad you remembered that,
yeah,
because I certainly did not.
And then we had Dante in Nepal.
Yeah, if you want to vote for Dante, who never gave up around here.
He played several Nepalese princes.
Yes, I think he's played as three Nepalese tags, and he made it work. The problem is, other nations made it
Delhi
unwork.
said no.
Yes. Delhi's
And then that was it.
Delhi wanted those provinces and notched another mark in his belt.
Delhi built him up as well. It's like, oh, I'll help you with Delhi and build you up.
Look at this, he's saying voting for the dead is voting for defeat. Vote for the alive and well, Neon TT. This is great, because you take all the bias out of what we're saying for the votes here.
Someone is saying check out Prussian Diplo. Do anyone know something there?
Well, I'm checking out what's happening here to poor Mongolia. Mongolia had a good run, but wait, what? What?
I think he just grabbed a bunch of land, right?
Did he? Did he?
Yeah, the name.
Okay, I guess he was just tightening up borders a bit, which I'm all for. Good on you, Daniel. Here's another thing, like Theodoro, great run. Not gonna get a trophy. They did well, but not well enough. Nonetheless, stolen a lot of hearts, I think.
They started first as Friesland, died to the deceptions of the Dutch, and then...
What a surprise.
And then he picked, you know what? I'm gonna play as the OPM.
Yeah, but the balls on Daniel to go, yep, Theodoro for me. And not only that, right, he was in a tough spot, okay? He managed to crack the Crimean Shell. But then, like, we had Great Horde here making tributary states out of what was around him. He had to maneuver for every advantage. And he didn't have players on his side.
No.
He had AI
He was
PLC,
completely alone.
Right? But he brought the fight, and he painted that map Gothic purple, right? And a vote for Daniel is a vote for the Goths.
Did he actually culture convert Goths then?
I don't think so. What do we have? Well, he made a couple, all right.
That's not enough.
I'm sure he's trying. Why did he do Alania? For what purpose?
That's weird.
I'm a little unsure. But, you know, he managed to secure Constantinople. That's got to count for
Constantinople is still Turkish.
Yeah. Oh, I remember somebody was asking about the Great Power List. Maybe they want to base their votes on that. We have Revolutionary France up top, Hindustan, Ditmarshen, the Netherlands, Ethiopia, Theodoro, Ming, Dai Viet. Ignore the Papal State here. Unfortunately, he has fallen out of good graces with the Great
Ming
Powers.
is still leading in score, in total score, I think.
Where is the OG player slayer Iki? I haven't seen him since A Historical Oddity. Iki, we miss him dearly, but he moved on to
Finland. He moved back to Finland.
Yeah, it was a tragic loss to us all. Yeah. Do we still have Finns in the game? Yeah, wow.
Yeah, of course we do.
We've actually seen, aside from the Polish incursion here, distinct lack of cultural enrichment in the game, right? I would have thought that something would have happened here, but other than, I mean, well, there was a bit of Highland clearances going on.
But what is that culture? Irish?
Don't you start with that.
Yeah.
No, there's the Irish. The Scottish have been spread up here. Like this caught me by surprise. Did not see.
The like completely Polish northern Germany.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Quite a bit of Persian spread here and there, but I mean, otherwise no. Wait, what? Oh right, no, I thought that was some kind of Dutch stuff going on. I guess it is to a degree. But no, I guess the cultural.
But America must look weird.
Oh, it's muckle weird. I mean,
Westphalian.
Yeah, with the
Castilian and Chinese as well.
Yeah, it's just this big chunk of Westphalian, plus the Misk. Oh yeah, and here we go, the Wang Huais.
Wang Huai.
Yeah, and they're also up here in Far East Siberia as well. Do we? Oh, Ditmarshen rebelling as ever by Ming separatists. Michty me. We're being asked to check navy sizes. Well, we only have a few years left, so now is the time really for the ledger stuff that people are wanting to see. So you should.
That's a Danish flag. I saw a Danish flag.
Well, Denmark's right there.
It's back.
Is it really? Subject to Poland, as old Danes are.
God. No.
Mighty Polish overlords, as you say. What would that actually be in Danish?
What, Polish?
No, something like mighty Polish overlords. Fill your mouth with Mountain Dew, stuff the mouse in it, and then maybe say it in Danish. That's how it would work.
No.
I would apologize to our Danish viewers, but I'm not sure they...
What would
No, let's not go there.
I'm not good at Danish, so it would be... Stolepolen?
Stoda?
Stole? Something like that?
Doesn't sound hard enough to be Danish. No, we're not going there. Okay, people were asking about navy sizes, or rather one person was asking about navy size. What do we have here? The Dutch have decided that having 1,829 ships is the way forward. They must have chopped down every tree in Britain to make that fleet.
I'm pretty sure they decided they don't want their land to be disconnected, so they just want enough ships to fill the channel.
With that many ships, you could probably just walk from Calais to Kent. That is quite... I think it's 21 miles between the two of them. You line those boats up, you will just walk.
Here we go. Den mäktige polska övermakt. I'm not good at pronunciation.
No, that's a pulsa, right? You eat that.
Polske.
Jake, you should be forced to play as Denmark in the next Dev Clash, please. I will be violently ill. Neon DT is far too smart to build silly boats. Vote for Neon DT. I don't know what kind of exchanges have gone on between the players and the viewers to get this kind of evangelical levels of support. But I approve of it, okay? Alright, who have we not plugged enough to get votes for? I mean, we kind of plugged Persia early on. Kilwa, if you like single player, Kilwa does that.
He was Hamburg first, and he did get his revenge for losing Hamburg.
Yeah, that's true. He managed to get his capital back because it was evil marketing man Serbier who ate Hamburg. Just demolished the whole province, chopping off the head. Blondie saying we're a blessed nation indeed. Is this a hint towards some of the votes? I do not know. The founder of the church didn't even need boats to walk on water. Vote Papal States! Oh, okay. Hey.
I think Blondie has all of his holds all of his holy sites.
Yeah, I suspect that's what he meant by blessed nation. There we go. He's got the whole lot. Yerevan and Kasibrim, Antioch, Aksum, and Alexandria. All owned, controlled, and converted by Ethiopia. Meanwhile, Hindustan, they don't give half a damn about truces. They're just plowing their way through
There is this horde walking continuously westward.
Yeah. I mean, they're making a marked...
They only have 2 years left. We're not going to see a big, explosion.
They might be trying to secure all Persian lands.
Yeah.
They'd be in with a shot for that, but the timing is tight on it.
Yeah. Oh, it's 3 years.
Somebody's saying, any chance to change Kingdom of God into something more meaningful? Name or tag change? Well, now that we've got this idea of walking on water,
maybe
you actually become God.
If your Catholic nations get to walk on water.
This is a great idea, Brigadoon. There we go. This is how design happens on the fly, right?
Yeah.
Pope can walk on water if he declares himself to be God.
Well, he doesn't declare himself to be God.
I mean, he doesn't now. He could, right?
That is the decision that comes afterwards.
He managed to
I am God.
Uniting Italy is something pretty much nobody can do, right? So if he manages, then hot damn. 1 vote for Papal State is 1 step closer to heaven, says Ben Deagle. Okay, I feel like we've been missing some of the starting players, but it's hard to remember all the people that have been wiped off the map. Help me out here.
Also, someone did the math for if you could walk over to Dover.
Really?
with enough ships. Wait.
Well, I mean, the ships would have to be of a certain length.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
that
but
to
he averaging 62 meters means you have 18 kilometers of ship left for shops along the wall.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well,
So-
that's the plank between
Yeah.
the ships. So you walk the plank and you go, oh, all right, and you just end up in England and it's somehow even worse.
So apparently it would work.
Yeah, all right. Excellent.
Oh yeah, you were saying.
I probably was saying something, but it's gone. It's like players that we still have to plug. Who got eliminated? There were certain...
Oh, Holger Hink, Punjab.
Oh, yeah. Hager
And he
Hink.
managed to.
If you like one of the best entries for the player profiles, vote Hager Hink
Yeah.
because he does the best I'm lost impression I've ever seen.
But I also like just his fight, like constantly getting pummeled by everything around him,
Yep.
and then getting that victory from Afghanistan, trying to be opportunistic, just killing Afghanistan in one blow.
Speaking of which, Afghanistan, right?
Oh yeah, we had
They
Afghanistan.
were the ones that saw the gems of
Yep.
Kabul, and blew that province right up.
Which Hindustan is going nom nom nom.
Yes, vote for the graveyard of empires, if you want to.
Well, I mean, he was even his own grave.
Yeah. We had, no, Persia.
Persia
rose
was
from
Hormuz, yes.
So yes.
And the capital is back to Hormuz.
Death to the enemies of the people, says. Oh, so Kaiser, in the last year of the game,
No, 2 years.
has decided that he's going to fight against the French.
Did he attack? No, French Revolutionary War. They attacked him.
Yeah. So.
But they're black flagged because
Yeah.
they're not joining in the same war.
Uh-huh.
Diff Martian got this. They might actually got this.
Wow.
That was a miss.
No, what they could do is Netherlands could occupy a province, and then they could walk into that become
No, France. It's France.
Oh.
Because they're a separate war.
because
But-
he was there.
And he was not calling in the Dutch as an ally. That's because they wanted
A
to.
common mistake for beginners. And then we're getting the Aves flowing in. If shouting Ave brings joy to your day, then vote for Kaiser Johann. It's the only way. Nah, that didn't come out right. Never mind that. And then we have people shouting Eva. I'm afraid Eva's not. Oh, okay. In comes a tsunami of Ave. And then, speaking of which, if you also want to shout Ave, but you want to do it in a slightly peculiar, maybe salted coddish accent, vote for Millen SS. That's a vote for the dynasty of Aves,
Avis.
who still holds the throne, Philippe de Ave.
And Milanese also switched to Australia for a while.
Yeah.
Which
So,
doesn't. Which is.
if you like to drink Fosters and how do not sound too racist here.
What do Portuguese like to eat?
Salted cod.
Salted cod. So
salted.
So you dub salted cod in beer.
Just salted Fosters, right?
Yeah.
A vote for Milanese is a vote for your salted Fosters. I'm getting a bit ill thinking about that. Let's not plug him anymore. Now I'm getting to the point where I'm going to feel really bad about people that we don't plug. I mean, they're Sweden, but they're on the map. And hey,
That was. Well, I mean, but you can say many good things about them. They're on the map.
I can say. Oh. Mächtig me. I'm sure we've missed people, but
Yeah, we have Norway. That
You
became-
guys have all the people in your voting list.
Yep.
Can we? Do we have any access to actually see the people available? Because I'm gonna feel so bad if we roll into 1821 and I've missed somebody. Okay.
So we have
Johann in Hungary.
Yeah!
Yes.
fighting on every front.
Yes. If you like people that bring the fight, then Johann certainly did for the first few sessions until, and this is what I love, Hungary just exploded.
No. He said it was all according to plan.
Yeah.
In order to switch country, and then he did.
And then he switched over to the to Imperator country.
Yes.
Okay, but hey, if you are a fan on strategic play, then vote for Johann.
The Johann, not the
Johann.
Kaiser Johann.
Yes. Saxony. We had a guest appearance by Green Gradius.
Yeah.
He came, he saw, then he left.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we got Papal States.
We had Bavaria.
Oh yeah,
had
it's
Bavaria.
also blue here. I forgot.
Yeah,
But
because it was surrounded by blue.
glorious AI programmer.
Yeah. So I mean, if you vote for him, that is also sort of a vote
What's it
for
called?
AI Venice.
It's Mike S. He calls himself, right? Mike S.
Yeah, something
Mike
like
S. Mike S.
Yeah,
Mike's.
Mike S.
Yes. Yeah, we talked about Orissa, Bavaria,
that. Rod Naples we talked about.
Genoa! Genoa was on the map
Yes.
until the
that's-
Papal State decided that all of Italy must be united under
No,
one banner.
no. Him and Naples decided that, you know what? We have an alliance. We're gonna break that alliance while you're at war.
Yes, there was some dirty dealings with the
French.
Well,
Burgund.
Burgundians.
Yeah.
I don't think they like being called French, even though that's what they are. We got anything else? I think we've covered all the players. Yes.
Yep. Now we.
Whew, I don't have to feel guilty. And there's only half a year left right now. And during this time, it is a.
Apparently, Philip wants to say he's playing as Denmark now. He's
Oh,
annoyed with me. I've missed that. And the truth of the matter is.
Well, of course they missed it. He said it in some kind of weird language that makes no sense.
Yeah, he should have said it in Danish.
Speaking of weird amalgamations of languages, the New World Ditmarshanis are getting. Well, they're eating a whole load of revolution to the face here. That can't
How
be working
did
out so well for
France
them.
on Black Flag their troops? Oh, they went. No, they went up.
Here we go.
Yeah.
109 transport ships assembled as soon as possible. Okay, might not get a chance for much longer, so let's get an idea of the final score that we're going to be adding here. It's going to be
wow.
10 for revolution. Maybe you should quickly type it up in some kind of documento thing. I don't know if this is going to stay on when we get
Tom point.
put it up in Notepad or something.
There we go.
Yeah, okay, so it's 10 for Revolutionary France, 7 for the Dutch, 6 for Hindustan, 5 for Ditmarshen, 4 for Kilva, 3 for Triadoro, 2 for the Pope, and a point for the man that strikes from the shadows, Ethiopia. There we go. There we go. Mm-hmm. Back into the fray, comrades. Never give up the struggle for freedom. I think the struggle for freedom is going to last well into the 19th century here because the Ave is going no way. Oh well, there's still some kind of revolts going down in the peasant republic of S.
How was it Brazil? Brazil
What?
has
Brazil?
done for being AI.
Yeah,
they're really well.
Okay, can we get some last-minute votes for Brazil then?
I don't think they're.
Okay, there we have it.
Yeah, that's then.
All right.
Does continue actually work? Oh, it does.
Yeah, because it allows us to go over here to Mighty Timeline.
Nice.
Yes. Okay, we're going to be running through that for the final session bit here. Okay, can we get the score up, please, so we can quickly figure this out? Or maybe we should do it when they get down here. I don't know. This is all very ad hoc here. But
yeah, but we're going to be filled up with people, so let's do it now. 10 points for French Paradox.
Yeah.
Can he actually edit it during the...
Probably.
He's no.
Oh, okay, he's saying absolutely.
Okay, so that's
30 for the French Paradox.
30 for French Paradox.
7 for
the Dutch.
Oh no! Just as we're trying to sort out the score. 18 then. Yeah, get on in, everyone. The dictator hat is on.
I mean, I'm gonna be counting the votes anyways. I have the power.
You're going to make sure that everybody that you paid has put in their vote.
6 for Hindustan.
Yeah.
So he's 21.
Yeah. So Neon TD with. Oh wow! He would have beat France if France had exploded this session.
And 5
Why
for
are you
Diff.
counting the scores?
This is the score after last
17
thing, and then we're adding the scores that we got this time.
And then Kilva, how much does Katz have? Does he have anything?
Katz has 0, so he gets whatever he got this time.
Yeah, so he has 4.
He has Hamburg.
Walking on water. It's going to be a new feature for the Pope if he
Theodoro.
becomes Kingdom of
How
God.
did you
Decided.
convert Gaza into confusion?
I didn't.
Yes,
I
I would.
converted it back to Catholic. But
Oh no!
yes, of course. Everything should be Catholic.
Now there's no proof. I need to know, how did it become?
So many
How
already.
did it become
Release and play as Hamburg?
So
Oh, you should have.
it was Shia, and then Persia or Ethiopia made it
Yep.
Confucian.
The blue
What
has
does it all mean?
3 points.
Okay,
And Ethiopia, where are you?
we're gonna. Oh.
Oh.
Where's the salt rock, Daniel? I was expecting. Well, you got nothing to be salty about this time. Oh wow. Okay, we're getting so full here.
Some attitude over here.
Hey, you survived, Z, and you told everybody vote for the now.
I felt it was important to leave him alive. I just wanted a cleaner border for Nitra. I was
Good.
planning on releasing Nitra, but the march is a bit tricky and there's a
I
war.
very decidedly did not tell anyone that I think I've actually never been wiped off the map. But I felt like that would be risky to point out before the end of the session.
Yes, because then I could have killed you.
A lot of people with exactly 3 points.
Wow.
Yeah, I wanted to release Nitra, but there were a march and then there was a war, so I didn't have the time.
So
But at least I cleaned up their borders.
I want to get. Wait, where is Blondie actually? It's
probably in the booth.
kind of super important that he's here. No, he's not in the booth. We got
No.
We have our secret camera.
It's other Blondie. He does a bunch of my streams.
when we the other Blondie. Poor nerd. Okay, as soon
I love you.
as soon as Blondie is here, we'll be dishing out the trophies. But who wants to give theirs?
There he is.
There we go. There
We-
oh wow!
Oh, wow.
I was saying we did not get the budget for envelopes last time. I wanted them, but it didn't
I was
happen.
not joking.
Okay.
Actual envelopes.
Wow.
I think
You
I've,
haven't even licked them together.
I've written everyone up.
You gotta lick them first.
I literally stuffed them just now.
Let me kill
Lick them quickly.
Gimme!
They're not even licking.
Oh, please don't lick.
Lick it anyway. It's tradition.
Okay.
Should we
you,
start
you,
with score?
You take one and I take the other, but we'll do score first.
Yeah.
So, first and foremost, congratulations to the French Paradox, who has managed to steal the show with 30 whole points.
Yep.
But he's not here,
No,
so
I see I'm clearly
I
here.
think I'll take that. No.
I'm
okay.
clearly here.
Congratulations, French Paradox.
I feel very French today. I would like to thank the wines of the Burgundy region.
Now, second
Them too,
place.
but mostly the wines.
I would give you more of a speech if you were the actual French Paradox, but not happening. He can come down in a future clash and tell everybody how great he is. Now, second place for somebody that really managed to strike back and steal the show by their own right, even after being decapitated. We have one for the Neon DT. Would you like to say a few words, sir?
Yes. Firstly, Twin Regular. I don't see him on the map anymore.
Hold on. Shall we relive the experience here? I think it needs to be done. Okay. So there we go.
See them growing together, helping each other out.
Yeah.
friendly.
Talk us through the experience. You know, what was going through your mind?
I had every intention of being friends with him until the end of the game, but clearly he didn't see it that way. So the lesson here is do not betray me.
I remember he was talking to me about it on Slack, like, should I betray him? Yeah, you should.
And
then-
here is the point of
Yes.
betrayal.
You can see the very moment his spirit is broken. And there we go, decapitated. Okay, but then, I don't know where you got it from, but you managed to destroy the behemoth here.
He got it from
me?
me.
I don't know where it came
I
from.
would argue that Theodoro and Franz had something to say about that as well.
They jumped in when everything was already safe.
Yeah, we're fine.
I think I lost 500,000 men in like 2 months.
That's not fair.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Beautiful.
You know, what matters is getting the trophy for other people's losses. And you secured that one
Like we had our
just right.
misunderstanding for a while. So we started it out. After like 2 million men.
Alright,
We're like, all right,
third
let's be
place?
friends.
Yes, so third place was extremely tightly fought
Yeah.
over. In fact, there's only 1 point between third, fourth, and fifth, if my
Yeah.
eyes aren't failing me here. But third place goes to... Which one's third?
Middle.
It's this one. To add to their trophy collection, the man with bottomless amounts of money, and he's totally a republic.
Oh yes.
Here we go to Bratton. few words, please, sir.
This marching, and this marching.
Let's relive.
That's profanity, not words.
No, do I have to relive this? Oh,
I forgot. Got it.
Oh, Stefan was doing
You're
so
not
well.
the only one that's hurt there.
Oh,
I
man.
died as well.
Look, I mean, it was tricky situation there. Pomerania, Burgundy, London. Talk us through it.
It was basically I just wanted to have a colonial empire and reign the seas, and it was trickier than I had expected because I hadn't counted on anyone going for North America. You bastard! But it was fun towards the end to meddle in every single pot and send money everywhere and have everyone kind of rely on you. So.
Who was your biggest beneficiary then?
I think Theodoro has been getting most of.
Is that
the
how he
money.
afforded those shades, right?
The guy looks like a bully from Smitty's movie.
Should you say? You got 15,000.
But honorable mentions here. Just 1 point away from a trophy is Dictator Johan, right?
Almost.
No food for the people for the next week, I imagine, as punishment. And then again, just 1 point below. Who do we have?
Orheo, that's 5th place.
Yeah, well,
And
still on the map.
yeah,
Yeah.
still on the map. And then we have Sidestep. I think most of those points you got in Scotland, actually.
Scotland was 6 points, and then it was the first Divietan where I managed to steal some victory cards. And
Yeah.
Did I get any points at all?
Yeah, we're getting to it. And then we have the letter C on 6th place.
Whoa, hey, nice.
I did not.
And that is why you vote for
No,
Velvet.
I think the AI did.
We played together.
Yeah, you played together.
Collaborative game.
Yes.
And then that's 7th place is Cats on 4 points.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Good job,
I
Kill.
think you're missing one place, so I think we're on 8 now.
Lamander isn't in this list.
No, and then we have. Oh,
Yeah, we don't have the big list of people there.
I
But
don't have Lamander, but yeah.
Yeah, because Lamander was at 17 points.
Yeah.
And he doesn't
We-
exist.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist.
Yeah. Okay, we're not counting everything fully here by
And then-
these, but
And then we have a shared A for 9th place between Daniel, Duplo, Blondie, Sterling, and Wasp.
Yeah,
All of you
they-
have exactly 3 points.
I'm just happy I got through.
wow.
You know why 3?
Same,
Yeah.
actually.
The Holy Trinity.
Yeah.
That's exactly the proper amount of points.
So I have 2 holy
I think we'll get the final super point summary and post it up
Yeah.
in the thread when that's all done. But we're not done with awards.
I would suggest starting with Best Newcomer, 'cause
Yeah.
that's just one name.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have
It's just one name. What do you mean?
I mean, there were only 6
Ooh.
people, so I just wrote down the one name.
Okay.
I didn't
So
write
to
down the entire
recap,
standings.
the possible winners here were
We have it here.
It's Egladil and Kale, myself in Ethiopia, Sterling in Prussia,
Rod in Naples,
Rod in Naples,
Wasp in Iceland.
Wasp in Iceland.
I really hope you won and just keeping his perfect poker face right now.
Oh,
Have you seen the result?
Have you got a pen
I
to
did
like
the
change?
vote.
Okay. All right. Out it comes. Out it comes. Let the whole world see. I don't like the look
oh
of
my
that.
fucking god, Blondie!
I'll post the stats on the forums.
Nice.
No one thinks
Wait.
I cheated.
Can we trust him? He wrote the name.
Recount!
You counted the votes.
Oh, one fan favorite also.
I got third, second,
Okay,
and first
but
place.
here's the thing. This was your first foray into
Yeah.
the MP. We already knew you were one of our best. But how did you manage to make it all come together?
Terribly, actually. I focused way too much on the north, not enough on. Like at this point, I've started going west, but I should have gone south, like before Cats even got placed in Kilwa.
But what about the tension between you and Katz? There wasn't really much
There was
butting
nothing.
of heads.
As soon as he was placed there, I was like, "Hey, let's not war." And Cats was like, "Yeah, okay," and then we didn't.
The simplest diplomacy.
Yes, successful
and,
diplomacy right
and
there.
because people have been asking me for weeks why Beja is there or Beja on the other side, west. I finally conquered Beja on the coast.
Oh, was it the yellow thing that
Yeah,
was
the
on
yellow
the coast?
thing.
Yeah.
They were there for like hundreds of years. I just couldn't be bothered.
See, sometimes you can just say, let's not fight, and it doesn't end up in fighting.
Yeah. It worked out great for me.
Well, that's a trophy for you. Well done. The first of many, I'm sure.
Of course.
Okay.
I'll get best newcomer every year.
You know, thing is, Blondie's been watching these for so long. You know, he knew everybody's way of working. He could always work
Blondie
around.
6 Diplo.
Okay, and now
In this, you have third, second, and first place for fan favorites.
yeah, and if anything, this is the most important vote because it's how you have influenced the audience into voting for you. So
May the
let's,
best comrade win.
Theodoro.
okay. What do we have? What do we have? Oh, it's even
It's just Venice AI. All
it's even
three of them.
folded
That
up
would be so
inside
cool,
here. So we'll let you guys see before we do. Although
It's
I think
upside down.
Upside down.
Alright, so third,
So-
Duplo. Second, Daniel. And first, Kaiser
Johan. Well.
No, if it was rigged, I would have been on there.
The masses have spoken. Would you like to address your people,
They
Kaiser?
have. We've had our ups, we've had our downs, but the people have spoken.
You've had
They
your
have
Dutch
elected me.
ducats.
You've had your dictators, you've
Yes,
had your
exactly.
elections.
Oh yes, so many trips back and forth.
Always the salty one.
Syndics, monarchs.
I'm out of here.
Oh,
I'm impressed I got the third place. Actually.
Yeah.
I was expecting Venice
it
to
was
be
your
on that
Italian
list.
fans.
Oh, but those
I'm a little bit disappointed.
It must have been so close for Daniel, right? I mean, bringing Theodoro up from, well, Theodoro. If you
Look at that.
If you just spread the Gothic pride a bit thicker, I think it would have been a shoe into
didn't
win.
you look at the map?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there were,
in the ending.
there were
Looked
three
at the-
provinces.
No, look in the ending.
Oh, This is more like farms.
You know, it's relocation packages.
Go here, breed, make more.
But it's clearly the salt tax. Like, Daniel's fans know that if he would win, he would no longer be salty, and then he wouldn't be fueled for the next one.
And I think we also have to have some words from the third most favorite, Duplo, Pope, God himself.
Yes.
Isn't that a bit blasphemous? God himself.
Well, the things you've been saying.
Well, it started like in a weird way. I got a couple of things in the first session, then I lost everything. Then I built an amazing alliance that betrayed me. Then I started conquering back to Italy, and Venice basically beat me up in the worst way possible.
Then you betrayed me, and my AI served justice.
Then, actually, I united Italy like it was destiny to do. Because...
Also, why did you betray Zeke? He was the only one that did not betray you when the others
Oh, really?
did.
You know what?
I was away, actually.
He was away,
his
and
AI.
the AI rivaled me and joined the war.
So we had,
Well, you first betrayed the alliance, so I guess.
Did you declare the kingdom of God, by the way?
Yes, of course.
Nice.
Yes. It's worthless, but
I like that I
It's too
just grow
amazing
up
to not
and
do that.
down so many times.
Look at the missing borders. I mean, I put a lot of effort in those borders.
But why not Malta?
Because Malta was supposed to be for Netherlands.
but I was too busy fighting with Marchand.
But look at the missing Jerusalem. And it's again Catholic.
There's so many Confucians running around the countryside here wondering what's happened.
Yeah.
Are they confused?
But now
Please, we had that one already.
I already did it.
Well, I mean,
I feel like there's still some player stories missing here. Kat, you want to give us in 5 words or fewer the situation?
I had a great time.
Oh, amazing.
I had a great time making money.
Oh yeah,
Time. That's 5 words.
of course.
So did
Alright.
I
I said
manage
5 words,
Yeah.
right?
Let's remember, you were this close to annexing me session 1.
Yes.
And remember who saved
Yeah,
you.
yep.
Now, I also want to look back through the highs and lows because I have tasked Nurgle with putting together the best of the fan facts. Can we get those showing up so we can...
He looks very stressed
Yeah, that's great. That's what we're here for. So we have the treason.
Oh, Venice AI. Good times.
Venice AI will forever live in our memory.
Oh yes, especially mine.
Why are they naked? why doesn't he have a
Damn,
shirt?
A lot of kicking.
we've got some nice stuff here.
The Flying Dutchman.
That was my favorite.
That was
I don't
really
get
good.
why Ming kept declaring on me. I've had like 5 wars.
I love this one. It's beautiful.
Yeah, like Theodore wasn't the most part.
The battle.
No, but the Battle of Königsberg you were not in. That was when I fought them like head on.
Oh, okay.
What is that? Is that 6 fire there? Okay. Oh, here we got some.
Oh, here
chapel
comes
comic.
the
winged.
I'm a powerful ally, the winged Tsars.
Oh, we're missing the name.
Oh no, it's just some unknown person. All peasants are equal. Some peasants more equal than others.
Yes.
Without Saracen, so he got Confucians instead.
Oh, I love this guy.
This I made on my own, actually.
Yes. They're good hats.
Yeah.
The long hat wars.
We're missing like the secret DLC of super hats in the game. There we go.
It's like some Dark Souls boss shit.
One for the Daniel.
That must be Junji Ito, right?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Close.
Watch out, Dan. You're on some lists now.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Beautiful.
Venice.
Don't we have the pin? Don't we
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're getting. There we go.
Amazing.
Venice AI was really the MVP of this campaign.
That's to all you detractors, right? How could you do that?
Ew.
Thanks again, Netherlands.
You're very welcome. So it cost me my entire.
Oh my god.
Hey, that's not siege.
He's not going towards
It's
the fight,
fire.
though.
I
Kind of
had
a fan
fun.
favorite. Almost.
Yeah, second.
Oh.
Thank you, Bob.
Yeah, that was a fun fight.
And Daniel.
Oh. When's the next Daily Joe?
Well, this is kind of wry because he did scuttle his own fleet later.
Fine.
That's just you as Ryuku, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
Someday.
flames.
Fair enough. Oh, right.
Oh,
The Deus Vault that could have been.
Beautiful.
And they didn't get it. They were so close, but.
Why are these the best pictures?
Oh, I don't know who's putting together the battle foot ones, but they're the.
It's beautiful.
Those early wars with Portugal were just bad.
Do we have the free city one?
That one is horrifying.
Do we have the map where someone painted?
that was really
Oh, yeah.
It's all on the forums. For
The
people who are going to
nature
check out.
love. The nature love I could get behind.
Yeah. Whoa.
He's in here, Jane.
It's killing me.
Yeah, I have no idea what happened.
I mean, that turned out so well.
Yeah.
Trin. Poor Trin.
Oh yeah.
I think the thing we've all learned here is that
Yes.
backstabbing is bad.
Never do that.
That is now your desktop, right?
Yes. I have 3 desktops and one for each.
Yes.
But Blondie, you say that, but Iki still did the backstabbing really good.
Oh, yeah.
Poor Rod.
It's free real estate.
Oh.
What? Oh no.
Darn. Should counter-present.
That is not ours though.
That's
That is.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
I think we've gone through all.
All right. Terrific fan facts, and it will always go down in memory. This
Yeah.
is a fantastic Dev Clash. Anybody have any final words they want to put in?
I'm just disappointed
Could
I
you
didn't
check the
sub for third
losses?
place as well.
You wanted what?
To sub for third place as well.
Oh,
Sub
right.
for
So you have
first and
all the
second.
trophies,
Yeah.
everything you have influence on. You're wanting to know the losses.
Yeah.
Well, we know the
total-
losses, but let's see here. 8.31 million for Revolutionary France,
Wow.
but Theodoro trying hard. Second place.
1 province minor.
You'll get first place in something eventually, Daniel. I believe in you. It can be done. You got third, you got second.
Did I get up to 2k income? I don't think so.
Surely. I mean, you
No,
were
I
just
don't know.
money and nothing but.
Is that counted with the subsidies?
I went down even. I had
So
like,
close. It's
Yeah,
like
pretty much
1800, right? Crazy
me,
dollars.
890s, he's almost
The
1900.
It's the third money income. Not
That
bad.
is crazy.
I like the main income is still like 300.
This is what happens when you sell
Yeah, like
indulgences.
250 subsidies.
My
place in
limit
money?
is like
I
600.
think he's getting subsidies.
Yeah.
I can't pay for it.
There's probably going to be a question of who's fielding the largest army, but it's lucky number 7 for Revolutionary France.
And me in
again.
second place?
Yeah. That's why they
Actually-
kept invading, right?
Actually, check the standing men.
I mean, they have 140,000
Yeah.
ducats
Yeah,
saved
total.
up.
Oh, right, yeah.
Force limits.
Well. Oh.
Look at that, third.
Second.
Not bad. I was actually talking to Kat a couple of weeks ago. I was like, should we do a one-on-one? And then I checked my quality last week and realized I have some of the worst quality among all the players. I'm big.
So what you're saying is we could have had this bombastic
Could have,
war.
but I would have lost so hard that it wasn't worth it.
He would have.
Brazil was 4th place with most troops.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh my god,
Yeah.
they've grown.
Well,
Can we see the army quality?
Now we should check all of these things.
Yeah, so
Yeah, why
what do
not?
we have here? What do you
Like,
want?
I gotta win this.
Like top morale for France, top discipline for
Wow.
shared top place. Three of them, so that's like
My
third
discipline
place.
is so bad, I'm not even on the list. I've scrolled down to it.
Yes, if you scroll down far enough, you could eventually find Ethiopia.
Along with Spanish Louisiana.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wow, the Ottomans all the way down there.
I mean, they have like 2 provinces in
Yeah.
the east.
Is Portugal
What, they still
on the
have
map?
provinces?
Yeah.
Is Portugal still on the map?
Yeah, they're in
Yeah.
Australia.
Yeah,
they
they're-
have like 1 province.
They're
And they're
still
there.
mighty, and they're still ruled by the great Aves.
Where's their capital?
it's in.
Here we go,
In
Daru.
It's the historical capital of Portugal,
Yeah. Oh man, imagine that. All the while you have to look at
New Hollandia.
Dutch. Wait,
That,
Dutch?
that's a Dutch middle finger right there.
Oh man. When you think the world can't get any worse. Okay.
Anyway, I think we need to wrap up.
Yeah, we do. It's been a fantastic session. Thank you very much all for fighting, bringing the blood, sweat, and tears, and also you at home for watching. We're going to take a few weeks of downtime now, and we're going to be back with something really special for you. But it's up to that man to keep you clued in, I think.
They can't even see me, so it's fine.
Okay. It's up to some
Strikes from the
unknown
shadows.
forces for that.
Striking from the shadows.
But yes, we're looking forward to it just as much as you are. But cheers, everyone at home and everyone in the studio for joining. And until next time, see ya.
Theodoro!